Hello and welcome to UTS Library's video on how to reference images in the APA 7th style. In this video, we will cover how to reference and reproduce images according to the APA 7th rules. APA provides detailed guidance on how to reference a range of images, from artwork to infographics. But there are a few consistent principles you'll need to be aware of no matter what kind of image you are referencing. If you are only mentioning an image in your work and not reproducing it, then you would reference the image with an in-text citation, just as you do for any other type of resource. The in-text citation is made up of the author's name and the year of publication. If there is no publication date available, replace the date with ND. At the end of your work, you would then include a reference list entry using the format author, date, title in italics and media type in square brackets, source, and a URL if applicable. If there is no author listed for the image you are using, you can use the source as the author. If the image does not have a title, instead write a brief description of the image inside square brackets. This is the general structure for referencing images. To reference more specific types of images, see the guide available on the library's APA referencing page. If you are going to reproduce an image in your work, instead of using an in-text citation, you will need to assign the work a figure number and include a title and copyright attribution. Above the image you are reproducing, you should include a figure number. These numbers should be assigned by the order the images appear in your work, and they should be bolded. Directly under the figure number, you need to include the title of the image in italics. If the image does not have a title, write a short description of the image instead. Underneath the image, you need to include a note that contains the copyright attribution. This should follow the following format. Start with from if you are directly reproducing the work, or adapted from if you have altered the image. Then list the title, in italics, by the author with their initials first, the year of publication, and then the source of the material. Where applicable, this should also include the URL you retrieved the image from, in parentheses. Finally, you need to include the copyright information for the image. There are a number of different copyright types the image may be subject to. If it is copyrighted by the author, you would write copyright by. In cases where the image you are referring to is in a published book, list the publisher as the copyright holder. If the image is under a Creative Commons license, use this as your copyright attribution. Or, if the image is in the public domain, you simply need to write in the public domain. If you aren't sure what the copyright status of your image is, you should assume that it is under copyright and credit the author. In this video, we have covered how to reference images in the APA 7th style and how to reproduce images with a copyright attribution. For more information about copyright, as well as referencing images, refer to our Referencing Images guide, which you can find on the library's APA referencing page.